You're probably like talking to one of your fans, like, "Hey, don't forget to throw yourself the alley."
Fucking hypotheticals about you.
Like my friend Mantuan always says,
"Dude, stop calling me that.
That's your name."
No, it is not.
That's the concept of you and your son. You Mantuan, he Boy Twan.
These niggas started laughing at the same exact time.
Good. They're supposed to.
It took the same amount of time for it to hit their brain. They were like,
No, he needed the extra emphasis. Like, that's what really hammered it at home. Because I got the concept right away. But that extra.
You gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna retire. Your son gonna come on, but I'm carrying the torch for you, Pop. Like,
and then he'll become Grand Twan. And then Antoine. And then Boy Twan will be Man Twan.
Grand Twan!
So, question. When eventually Antoine dies, is he Skeleton?
nigga, man.
I didn't even think that far yet.
You just blew through your mind. He was only on Man Twan and Boy Twan for the past 5 months.
Right, but
now you gave him more ammunition.
Grand Twan up in the mix. Doing this for my Grand Twan. My unborn Grand Twan, man. Yeah.
Dude.
It's on and popping now.
You got it backwards.
Yeah, Antoine would become Grand Twan.
I was graduating to Grand Twan.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Antoine graduates to Man Twan.
So then Man Twan has to have another Boy Twan.
Yeah,
you know
but he would still be your Grand Twan, though. Your grandson.
Which is true.
Grand Twan son.
Yep. Your Grand Twan son.
The final film for all the Twans is Skeleton.
Your Grand Twan son.
We go off the great Grand Twan son and then the great Grand Twan son.
Dude,
he's just gonna be a line of greats.
The
a legacy of great Twans, man.
The Grand Twan son. That's a good one.
Drivers Hipsters. This week we're going to be doing our monthly review for the month of September 2021. We're talking with Jeremy, Antoine, Dorian, and Zach. And before we get started, a reminder, go support us at NYAHstudios.com by clicking the support us. And, you know, there's a patron there if you could help us out.
I seen a meme in September that said, why I'm always forgetting things, and it was just people with ecstasy pills as heads.
God damn, that's personal.
Oh, shit. That shit was hilarious.
That hurts.
That shit was literally hilarious when I seen it. And then the nigga said disco discs. I didn't know that people called ecstasy disco discs.
I did not
know that either.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, I found out in the comments. I was like, whoa, he's a real ecstasy motherfucker. Nicknames and shit. I don't know. I thought they just...
Yo, bro, I got the disco discs.
Yeah, I thought it was an X pill.
I mean, they're saying it like that. I got those disco discs. Sound like a cop, man.
Yeah, so seeing that in September. How you like that?
Oh, okay.
In further meme news, there was the Met Gala, which inspired
AOC.
Tons of people to make fun of AOC in her Tax the Rich dress.
Tax the Rich dress. Didn't even see it.
I didn't see that one?
Nah. What does it look like? Show me it.
It was
I heard about the Met Gala.
basically a white dress with big red letters that say tax the rich.
It is literally, that's...
It's a white dress? So it looks like blood?
Kind of, yeah, actually.
Yeah, I think that was the implication.
Yeah.
People were all mad at her that she was at the
Met Gala?
The Met Gala saying Tax the Rich was a rich people event, but she got to go for free.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty cool dress. It's not even like that readable for real because there's a whole bunch of, it's a long dress.
Mm-hmm. There's a better picture of it. I'm just bad at finding pictures. But you aren't wrong. You can't see the whole thing from any angle that she stands.
I mean, it's not like she went there in a t-shirt or anything.
Yeah, she could have just went there in a t-shirt that said tax the rich.
There was somebody there that another one that I see that was like,
there's a bunch of people wearing weird ass fucking shit.
It was like peg the patriarchy.
I mean, that's what they do at the Met Gala, though. They wear a bunch of weird clothes.
Yeah, I think that's what it's about, right? It's a fashion show.
Wasn't there like, wasn't Kim Kardashian dressed as like a ghost pretty much?
I don't know anything about that one.
A ghost? I think she just had out all black, like everything, like Kanye fit with the mask.
Yeah, had the mask on.
It was all black though.
Reminded me of a ghost.
It's like a Phantom of the Opera type shit, not a ghost.
Or like a phantom person.
Shadow. Like
Yeah,
a shadow person.
All right, guys. We're saying the same things, kind of.
Yeah.
Ghost and a shadow?
Ghosts, shadows, phantoms.
2021, I guess the same shit, a ghost and a shadow. Everybody got a ghost following them around. But this news broke on social media that...
News broke on social media.
No, for real, because the news was already out here, but the social media got a hold of it and started like screenshotting and sharing it everywhere about how in the fuck was that bill called? Whatever the bill was that was passed to give us the stimulus checks.
Oh, the $600 like transactions that they could like, it allowed the IRS to like look at your fucking 600 any transactions over $600 or whatever.
That tax you automatically for using like Cash App and Venmo and all that shit. It, like now it's way more strict than it fucking was. And it's all to like make the money back from the stimulants, but that's gonna make way more money than what
I mean, like just backing up on that one, like give or take, we'll see how it goes, like the 18th, but apparently the US is like the actual government's going to run out of money. So,
Oh, we're running out of money?
Like that. Yes. The government's running out of money.
Yeah. They give it a date.
Yeah.
They put a date on it.
I repeat.
18th
Of this month?
Yes.
Oh,
I repeat. What's it like to live in the fall of Rome, y'all? It's lit, right? It's lit.
I mean,
hold on.
hold on.
In the third world
Calm down. We got to talk about this next month. Right now, we're on last month. We ain't on the date of October 18th yet.
You're right. So, like I said,
But
we
the
don't
date was
know
announced
what's
in
going to
September,
happen.
Oh, it was announced in September?
Yeah, the date
Yeah.
was
Oh,
announced in
no. Like
September.
it was like
When did they announce
like,
this?
So what?
like
weeks ago?
24th?
Yeah, some weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm working too hard.
The Treasury's going to run out of money.
Yeah.
So, from what I've tried looking up what that means.
They're going to print. That's got to be what it means.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Better fucking sell
This
for
is
it.
the first time this issue has popped up, apparently. Their solution is always just like
shit, man.
raise the debt ceiling, essentially, which is what they've always done. But they haven't done it yet, and this date is weeks away, so time's kind of ticking by.
What's going to happen is we're about to lose control of like the currency. Like we're not going to be the leader in currency anymore, and then China's going to take it over, and then shit's about to change.
I mean, I think this is mostly going to be like a government shutdown, like it between 2018-19, where it's mostly just like federal jobs are going to be fucked over. From what
That's like devastating right now because regular jobs are fucked over. So regular jobs and federal jobs fucked over equals too many people without work.
Yeah, I think it said at least
Again,
6 million
to have
jobs
to go to
will
war.
just essentially go up in air.
Oh, don't want to think about that, huh?
But yeah,
Hey, none of y'all are working, right?
how's it feel to be like almost 2 weeks away from being in corporate state?
Come on. So what's your income?
I mean, Jeremy, you've all been for Cyberpunk Futures. This is how it starts.
Jeremy ain't down now. Look, Jeremy ain't down now. Jeremy ain't down now. You don't want this.
Oh, robots.
I mean, you the one that said was Rome.
I mean,
that Rome was falling.
Look,
so
man.
I mean, it
you
is.
agree?
It's happening.
Now that we putting it in your face, it's like, you guys are giving me too much.
It's gonna be Big Man Bezos coming through. Like, I'll give you guys a loan.
Yeah, the company towns. There was that article that came out this week, this month.
Yeah. Those historically have not gone great.
Yeah, he wants to bring them back though.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear this? That,
Jeff Bezos wants to bring company towns back?
yeah, apparently.
Imagine an entire city that's a Amazon.
No, yeah, I know. This is unacceptable. This was already outlawed.
Hey, where do you think Jeremy got his colonization ideas from?
No, never take anything from Bezos.
Where do you think Bezos got his colonizing ideas from?
Listen to the podcast?
Our one patron is Bezos.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
He loves us.
They even are putting out like.
He's got a notepad. He's like, oh, yeah, these are great.
It's because
Time
of all the
machines
shit
to pass.
Jeremy be talking about.
He's going to build Moe.
They're even putting out propaganda saying like Amazon's new factory towns, in quotation marks, will lift the working class with plentiful new jobs at higher wages in places with cheaper housing. Sounds like a solution
that sounds
to
like some
inequality.
fucking 1950s news headline. For real.
That shit sounds crazy.
That's what happens when 4 billionaires own all of the.
That shit sounds like a fucking scene in fucking Fallout.
That's what's going to happen. Who do you think is going to fund the government? A billionaire.
Here's the
What
thing.
district you living in? You living in Bezos?
I mean,
Well, okay, no. You either got you
Yeah,
can live in Amazonville or Disneyland. Which one are you picking?
Well, you can also live in Teslaville. It's not going to be as big, but it's there. Or you can live on the Virgin Islands. Because that dude is a billionaire.
Either way, black people ain't going to be there.
We stuck it.
They're going to move us all out.
No, Bezos is not moving us out.
Yeah, right.
Bezos is keeping everybody.
Yeah, okay.
He needs
The
workers.
workforce needs to be as large as
Yeah,
possible.
he needs workers. Because he can still go
You don't think he knows about machines that can do our jobs right now?
Bezos is going to be fucking the USPS.
All right.
He's already trying. He's already doing a better job. He delivers on Sundays. He works people to the death. He don't give a fuck. He's delivering next day, every day.
Look, they're going to have cars driving themselves, delivering your packages.
He's not wrong about that.
They already got their own.
Right.
But all we got to do is start blowing those up. And we're good.
Nigga, they're going to move us out already. Like, we should have already been preparing. He's already looking at prototypes of this shit. The factory town that he's talking about, he has a little set in his fucking office of that shit. He looks at it every day like, okay, then we're going to put this right here.
Can't wait to put
these
everybody.
motherfuckers out. Like, nigga. Like, he's already like 10 years ahead.
This dude
In
got a
his ideas.
diorama of a factory.
He does.
He plays with little dolls of like Amazon workers.
I love my job. I know you love your job. I love mine too.
Praise be to Jeff Bezos.
I'm such a
Praise be to
good boss.
Bezos.
Right, exactly.
All right, so hopefully that doesn't happen by the end of next month. On a sports break, the Browns are doing good. They won all their games in September. Oh no, they lost their first game, but they won the rest. I don't think anything else happened in sports that was really big. Tom Brady went back and played his old coach and won because Tom Brady is...
It's Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's the best.
I mean, like, what else was he gonna do? He wanted to show his old coach, like, yeah, I'm better than you, bitch.
Yeah, and I coach this team. I coach and play this team. So what are you going to do now, Bill? A big fuck you to you. Hey, the coach did not even want to shake his hand, though, after the game. The video is crazy as fuck. Like, he shook his hand, he turned away so fast. Like, normally they'd be like, when it's like your old coach or something, they'd be like shaking the hand, doing a little whisper in the ear thing. Like, yeah, they can't see what I'm saying right now, man. You're trying to do me. But they was like, bro, I'm out of here. Fuck you. You ruined my legacy. You left me.
All right. Dog the Bounty Hunter is back.
Oh yeah, he was
Back
chasing
with a vengeance.
Oh yeah,
He was like, yo, Aaron, you don't want to give me a show? I'll make my own show. I'll just get on the news.
Right.
That's why.
I seen somebody say they were like,
Honestly, I thought that was the Onion at first when I read that, like that, just the title of the article. I'm
I
like,
didn't want to believe
this
it
is
either. I
funny.
was like, wait, Dog
What?
the Bounty Hunter's Looking for a real person? Well, I guess he was looking for real people before, but
Bounty hunting?
when I fucking like I found out about this through a meme. This motherfucker was like, if Dog the Bounty Hunter catches this motherfucker Landry, whatever his name was, and he's like, I ain't paying taxes no more. And I was like, God damn, that's a real one.
But also think about it. How badly have we fucked up that out of all people, Dog the Bounty Hunter is trying to find you?
he trying to get paid.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, right? He's trying
That's
to make
literally
a
the point of
comeback.
being a bounty hunter.
No, but he's trying to just make a comeback.
No, he's not trying to get paid for bounty hunting. He's trying to get paid for promo.
Facts.
He's
Still,
just promoting himself. That's it.
That's wild.
if anything, that's just the point of Dog the Bounty Hunter. It's not even
This girl
work
got
anymore.
murked.
It's just get paid to be on camera.
First of all, she got murked in a place where there's hella Native American girls missing in hella murder cases, and nobody's paying attention to that, but they're just paying attention to this girl. But second of all, Dog the Bounty Hunter is a bigger piece of shit for knowing both. And still like, yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna catch him. Look at my brain.
Find this guy.
I got my shirt a little open at the top. Yeah, like, dude, just calm down, man. You're done. You're done. Your time is over. You was running around on A&E with paintball guns. It's over. Times have changed. And, like, I don't understand that in the first place. Like, how do you run up on so many dangerous criminals with paintball guns and nobody actually shot at you? Because motherfuckers don't be trying to go to prison. They be shooting at the cops.
Yeah.
And cops got real guns. So if they know you got a paintball gun, like if you hear Dog the Bounty Hunter at the door, all you gotta do is pull a taser out on this motherfucker and you about to win the battle. Like he's gonna shoot you with the paintball gun, you tase him, he's done. He's like, He don't mace motherfuckers nothing. It's wild. Fake ass bounty hunter.
Just incompetent as fuck.
That is wild. That was a wild story.
That is yeah. Isn't that motherfucker still just out there?
Yeah.
Just chilling?
Last I
In the
heard,
woods?
he
Yeah,
was
not
like
found him
witnessing
yet.
like one of the Carolinas. Again, this all happened in what, like Arizona, Utah, or am I off on that?
It's like up in that, like the west coast, northwest, somewhere up there.
I know right at the end of not like September, but the end of August, we didn't talk about it, but there's been all kinds of Proud Boy versus Antifa shit happening in Portland still.
Really?
Yeah, fucking, they're just not.
Nobody's reporting on it?
They're just not reporting
Why
on
would
it.
they? That would show there's still an issue going on.
But they're like fucking escalating it at this point where they're literally like shooting each other now. Like, and fucking the FBI put out reports that they're like pretty much a little worried about the
Civil unrest.
the continuing escalation of using of weapons and shit. And
Well, for
Protests.
another like 2 weeks, that's the FAI's problem until they lose funding. So
right.
Yeah, that's true.
How worried should they be about Portland when they're not going to have jobs?
Portland's really just still like going at it, huh?
Apparently, yeah.
Real niggas, man. Real niggas. They are not giving up.
No, they're not.
Shout out to
Thought
Portland.
all the coffee baristas and hipsters
If
were
anybody
gonna be
is
the
like
ones
about to leave, you know what I'm
fighting
saying?
on the
Been there.
street.
Come on the show. Let's interview you. I want to know what's going on. Fuck it. Let's just fly to Portland. I got a plane voucher. Get some fucking media
voucher.
passes. Like, let's just go do a little mini fucking Portland series.
Figure out what's going on in Portland.
Yep.
Hit them with the gang goes to Portland, pretty much.
That's a little...
Don't call us a gang.
Don't call us a gang.
We're just investigative reporters.
That is a bold claim.
Yeah, that is. I think that's an insult to investigative reporters.
I will agree.
I will say in Antoine's defense, if you're actually doing investigating and reporting, and the end result, you're an investigative reporter. Maybe not with one with, any acclaim to their name yet, but
Investigative reporting, huh? Listen to us reporting on the month of September right now.
This isn't investigating reporting. We're just talking about
shit.
September.
We relay headlines.
Kind of have to investigate some of this stuff, though.
Some of it.
Maybe I read about some shits. That's not really investigative journalism, though.
I mean, you're investigating.
I mean, I will say like Antoine's talking about actually going to fucking Portland.
Yeah, I'm talking about going there,
talking to people.
Yeah,
That's investigating. That's old school. I'm knocking doors.
You're pounding the streets. You ain't wrong.
Knocking doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on doors. That's up in the area where the shit's going down.
How do you feel right now?
Yeah, what's going on?
How do you feel right now? You need to have a more. You just need to have a better question than how do you feel right now?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, hey, actually, can we just run with this line of thinking and just be like the most basic ass reporter? Right? Like, so, what's up?
They're gonna grab the mic. They're gonna look at Antoine.
Yo, we're gonna get the best content going because people aren't gonna have no direction. They're just gonna start talking, dude, and they're gonna say crazy shit. We're gonna be like, cool.
Every now and then, interrupt them with a. So what you mean is, you know, just to keep them talking about.
So what you're saying is
We can ask a couple basic questions. First one is, what's up?
And they're gonna
What's
answer.
going on?
Not much, but I mean, I could complain.
We'll start. Complain to me. I care.
And we just call it basic ass news. Basic ass news.
Not the worst title.
So what are your grievances about tonight?
And we just start with Portland. It's easy.
Start with Portland.
So what's going on over
The
there?
new Vice? We're gonna be the new Vice?
And I'm
Vice
taking the
News?
Thunderstruck.
All right, man. Let me get off this Thunderstruck.
Damn, I didn't even think that was like coming. I thought the civil unrest was. I thought people just gave up already.
People don't give up, man.
A lot of people
It
gave
just
up.
gets, not reported.
I will say there's not been much as much news reporting that is meaningful these days.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
They aren't really telling us much since Biden got in office. They keeping it low key now. When Trump was in there, they were telling us everything. Everything, every day. Every
Because
day.
they were scared that Trump was going to tell us first.
Yeah, they was we gotta let them know.
That is a valid point.
Fucking tell them.
There's a few times he was on Fox News and he's like, oh, I'm gonna give you guys stories. And they're all like, shouldn't we
Shut it down!
That was not real. It was a magic bullet.
Yeah, it's they don't I don't have as much. I can't find as much juice out here no more.
Well, there was the Texas abortion bill.
That happened, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and there was a duck that already got sued for breaking that law.
the
Yep.
Church of
I didn't know
Satan's trying to petition on religious rights to, not listen to the law.
That's so fucking sad when you have to hear that the Church of Satan is out here fighting the fight. Well, yeah, word. Okay, sweet.
But here's the thing. Either A, they'll ignore, religious exemptions, which means that just opens the floodgates for the rest of everything Texas is ignored. Or they're going to have to swallow their pride and they're going to listen and let the Satanists do what they want, which is also going to be hectic in Texas as well. So either way, they're kind of shit out of luck.
Texas is a wild ass place.
Oh yeah, just Texas. Yeah.
So it's 6 weeks. You're 6 weeks pregnant and cannot get an abortion past that point.
Yeah.
Your first missed period is at 4 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, people are just leaving and going.
But you won't.
to,
So you got
No.
So you got 2 weeks.
There is a $10,000 minimum reporting bounty for people that do that. If you leave to another state and any fucking little weirdo fucking that knows you're pregnant and he's like, oh yeah, she was pregnant when she left and she came back and they're not pregnant, and then you get 10,000 minimum. That's the starting amount.
That's a career.
I mean,
I'm watching the border. Shit. Fuck with me if you want to.
This man Antoine goes down to fucking Texas and starts pregnancy patrol.
Yo, you find 4 people a week? You a rich motherfucker.
I mean, they still have to go to the trial for them.
You
though.
can still let them get the abortion. So you're really not hurting them.
They're going to jail for attempted murder. I think that's what it is, right? This is attempted murder.
No,
yeah.
it's a lot of jail time.
I'm Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yo, no.
Man, I just see Antoine in a long ass fucking blonde
This
wig.
motherfucker's got the nerve to call me a colonizer, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give people electricity early, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go hunt pregnant women in Texas.
Wow, not the sentence I thought I'd hear today.
Well, you heard it here.
First.
Fucking pregnancy
Is
patrol.
that even not more of a problem?
What? They're offering more money than motherfuckers can make fucking doing anything.
That is a fact.
So what do you want me to do?
Like, can we talk about how fucking insidious that is?
civil.
Like,
I'm poor.
It's getting people that normally wouldn't cooperate with a fucking government snitch program so incentivized that they're like, yeah, that government snitch program sounds lit.
I mean, like, Texas is, like, taking a little bit of that, remember how, like, the Red Scare was, like, really
tell on
fun?
your commie pinko
And
friends.
we're going to mix it now with the witch trials. I mean, it's what we have right now.
Yeah. It's Red Scare mixed with female oppression. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's wild.
They wildin'. But they also offering 10 bands.
Yo.
To the same state that freezes fucking
Yo, they're
over with
offering
one
more
bad
than the
storm.
money button. Money button, $5,000. Just snitch on somebody, send them to jail, $10,000.
Is that
10
what we
Mahomes.
established?
You do that 4 times, you got a house.
At least in Ohio. I don't know what house prices are in
Fuck it.
Texas.
Go down there, move about, go wherever you gotta go. You got a house now.
So what, are you saying like your new daily jobs could be, I'm going down south for work, I'll be back in like a month?
Yeah. Catch as many as you can in a month. Come back. Take 3 months off.
Man, I'm going to ask you to stop talking like they're fucking fish, dude. Please.
You gotta catch it. That's what it is. That's how they were setting it up.
That is how they're setting up, but it's fucked up. And it's fucked
is
up that it
fucked
sounds
up.
like you're just talking about like you're going fishing on Lake Erie.
It's fucked up. Man, that's what it is. That's how the cops talk about us. It's fucked up. That's how the government wants it. They want us to catch as many as we can. Get paid for it. It's fucked up. I need 10 bands though.
You mad about the PFAS though?
Yeah, right.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I am mad about the people.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I'll willingly betray every fucking creature in existence for $10,000.
$10,000.
You hear about Teflon pans and, PFAS, you want a revolution, but here people are literally being hunted. Hey, man, if I'm getting paid, it's all right.
People been being hunted.
So you just gonna add on to it then, right?
Not even adding on. I ain't starting this. It started.
It doesn't matter if you're starting, if you're
doing
cooperating.
you're adding to it. You're in addition to people hunting. You're adding to it, nigga.
Just because you're not
I really miss the time when like there were like lit criminals that would be like, yeah, I'm gonna put out a bounty on the kind of people that do that. You know what I'm saying? That shit should come back.
There's cameras now.
I mean, there was cameras back then when fucking people were doing that shit.
And niggas started snitching. Because the government be incentivizing.
I mean, this is now bringing back government bounties, which I don't know when they stopped doing that. I want to say like probably like 1930s when you had like prohibition.
I don't think they ever stopped doing
I don't
that.
think they stopped doing that.
They have a
but
most
not to the
wanted
point where
list.
they just like open it up to the public
They have
like
a most
this.
wanted list, dead or alive.
I am pretty sure that anybody can be a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter is literally a felon.
Yeah, his name is Dog.
That's why he can't have guns. Because he's a felon.
Dorian's like, I repeat, his name is Dog. That man is out there arresting
Dog the
people.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, that's his name. Even dressed in
That's some
the...
fucking phone book, yellow page type shit, man. Like, yeah, I'm looking for bounty hunters. Go straight to the yellow pages.
You have to. Where else you find
You
them?
got to add Dog.
Dog.
No, it'd be
I'm a sniff
the
them
bounty
out.
hunter dog.
The Bounty Hunter Dog.
Last name goes first in the yellow book.
Well, not in the yellow pages.
No?
It's a business, right?
Yeah. Yellow pages is the businesses, so it's not even names.
White Pages is...
Names.
I mean, he could still put that name on both and get away with it.
He probably would be in both. He would be in... He does have a business and he is a person.
But he's not going to be in the white pages as Dog the Bounty
I'm pretty
Hunter.
sure like Dog the Bounty Hunter fell off the books that his shit's just like a sole proprietorship. Like he
I was
never
gonna say,
even
like, if the
registered
man
his
legally
shit.
changes his name to Dog the Bounty Hunter, he can do both.
So is it listed with the in the beginning, or is it?
I'd say
or
he
does it
would.
start with the B, or is it in the
Dog
B's?
Bounty Hunter?
No, it would
No,
be
it's it's
Dog
listed with the.
or
Oh,
the
so
Bounty
it's
Hunter.
using the T's.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the Bounty Hunter. Because Dog Bounty Hunter is not the same.
And even if the wasn't in there, Bounty Hunter Dog is not as great as the Bounty Hunter Dog.
Oh, how is this motherfucker taking up so much of the podcast?
So, in other news, the Californian Governor Newsom was attempted to be recalled by Republicans. It ended up they ended up doing a whole new recall election. He ended up not being recalled by a big margin. Like he won the second election essentially, and won it by a lot. And
It was rigged.
he all in all, the second election cost $300 million for the state of California.
And they didn't even get a new
Didn't even no.
waste of money.
Yep.
Nice.
So now the California
for
Senate
the place
is,
that has like 53 blocks of homeless people.
yes, $300 million on a election that just confirmed the election from a few months ago.
They won.
Well, about a year ago at this point. I can't say a few months. About a year.
You keep doing that.
A few months, days, whatever. It's all time is irrelevant. But yeah, $300 million and that, still governor.
Isn't California on fire again?
I mean, it's always going to be on fire.
I know, but apparently it's a little bit more on fire than the normal on fire, I guess.
I mean,
So
they said the
California-
same thing last time it was on fire.
California keeps catching on fire so much that now, so they outlawed the ritualistic burnings that the Native Americans were doing that would stop as many forest fires from happening. And now they're about to go back and be like, yeah, you guys can start doing that again because
It's all burnt down.
they see
Pretty
that it was actually helping because now more shit burns the fuck up.
Yeah.
So they should just let the people that have been here doing what they've been doing for fucking before we were even here, just keep doing what they've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And give them their land back.
Now, where we going to go?
And let the kids out the cages because we haven't heard about them in a while.
It's because they're all out the cages.
They're overflow facilities now. They're no longer cages, Antoine.
Well, they're not even overflowing anymore, according to
You mean the
news.
proto-Amazon
All those
cities?
places are empty. The kids are just misplaced now.
You're probably not wrong, sadly.
I feel like we're running into.
I
one
forget
of
what I
those,
was watching or what I was listening to, and they was talking about all the misplaced kids and what they would have to do in order to get them back with their parents. It was like, because I don't know, it just seems like they separated them like more than just once. You know, like they took them to one place and they took them to another spot and took everybody else to another spot or whatever. So then to even find their parents, and they didn't even like keep any of the paperwork.
It's not like we could have just had digital copies of any of this or anything. Couldn't open a Google document, nothing.
So like, in order for them to get everybody back together, like they would literally have to put everybody
back in the
In
same
a big
place.
camp?
in the same spot just so they can find each other or whatever. It's crazy.
It's wild.
That is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Like on some real shit. That is fucking horrifying.
Yeah, we did that.
We continue to do that.
Yeah.
But they ain't talking about it no more, which is crazy.
Yeah, because we voted blue, so we're fine now. It's okay. Everything is fine.
Dude, you need-
Papa Biden and Mama Kamala,
Ooh, I do not like that phrase.
they got us.
So
It's
do they
fine.
fuck? Do they sleep together?
dude.
Everything's cool. All the atrocities America does is they're fine now.
Some people died in September. Michael K. Williams from The Wire. He was Omar in The Wire.
Oh my God. Yeah, he did.
He overdosed.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Overdose.
That is.
And which, with the fentanyl shit, that like in New Jersey, there was reports of, I think I told y'all before, there was New Jersey reports of people overdosing and shit with it being laced in the weed and shit. But I guess in Columbus, they got 2 cops that was selling it.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. There was 2 undercover or 2 like narcotics agents that were selling fentanyl.
Yeah.
Lit.
Honestly,
So wait. Were they
the only way I imagine them
agents?
selling it is just
Yeah,
getting
they
it
were
from
like they were
evidence,
drug enforcement
selling it,
agents.
Probably,
arrest them, evidence,
like
and then
that.
just
Or probably just taking it from people that had it.
there's that too.
So they were DEA agents from the new Columbus DEA office that was built during the Trump era, is what you're saying. That's
Maybe.
lit.
It's okay. Give it 2 weeks. They won't have a job.
Sure.
Okay, they got a promotion.
They'll be right back on the street.
No, federal employees won't have jobs anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They can't put it on their resume because that job doesn't exist.
The government's gonna bounce back, man. You know that, man. They gonna stay out of business for a couple weeks.
The CIA probably is also labeled
we're
as
gonna
essential
lock
and
down for a
never
couple
shuts
weeks.
down, I'm
See,
sure.
I can imagine the CIA like kind of being like the Vatican in the United States, where it's no longer like a government, facility, and it's just more of its own entity
Yeah, it's its
that
own
cooperates with the
clandestine
United
operation.
States.
Pretty much, yeah, 100%. This month there was also the vaccine mandate. It didn't come out this month, but it took effect on
Implemented.
September 9th, affecting teachers, government employees, and medical workers. They were all forced to get the vaccine.
And a lot of doctors and nurses got fired.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, big time.
Yep.
There was actually a riot in New York where a
28,000
bunch of
or something?
anti-vaxxers like just destroyed like a COVID like testing area.
It's crazy because there are legitimate people that like were told by doctors that they probably shouldn't get it because of things that have happened to them or like neurological diseases and shit. But those didn't qualify as like part of the government's qualifications to not get it.
I mean,
so
but
like,
they'll probably, because, they're going to need doctors. So they'll probably have like a way for them to like do something temporarily.
I don't know.
I mean, there was.
For
Working-
doctors, was
they
it
were
just
working
they were
there before
fired, or
with-
was there something with their licensing that was
Well,
affected?
I don't know about anything about with licensing or anything like that. I know that.
I'm sure their licenses weren't affected. I mean, like they just didn't get a vaccine. So they can't work at whatever hospitals aren't going to let them work there. But like I said, they're going to need doctors. So they'll probably find a way to like rotate people.
For people and I understand that there are individuals that can't take it immediately or in general or this variation of the vaccine. I acknowledge that. But for the people that's not the issue, where they're just upset because they're being told to do something, again, there's no reason for you to not take it.
I mean, the whole like just mandating people to take it is the crazy part. Like if it was not like, and like the way they're doing it, like first it was like, take it, it's good for you. Then it was like, we'll give you shit to take it. And then now it's like, you have to take it. Like, what's the push on it? So like, why are you pushing it so hard? I don't understand. I don't understand why they're pushing this so hard compared to every other vaccine.
Well, I mean, kids get vaccinated before they go to school.
Not all kids. Like the parent has the choice to get the kid vaccinated or not.
So what kid is going to school without a smallpox vaccination?
Well, we didn't go to school with smallpox because thankfully that was eradicated before most of us were even born.
He said vaccination. He said, what kid's going without a smallpox vaccination?
I mean, there's kids that are unvaccinated.
That's what I'm saying. We aren't vaccinated against smallpox because it was already eradicated before we were born.
Okay.
We didn't need that one because it wasn't a threat or an issue.
But like, there's kids without like measles vaccinations and shit like that their parents are like the people that are like, my kid ain't getting no vaccinations.
Yes, and because of that, like those diseases have come back into circulation again. That's why we make jokes about, the unvaccinated kid died at 6 because that's his full life expectancy.
I mean, I understand that, but I'm saying they don't force it, or they don't be like, we'll put you in $1 million fucking raffle if you get all your vaccinations. They don't do that. They don't care about us enough to do shit like that. So it just weirds me out that now they're doing it. Like now they just came out with another thing. You get a $100,000 scholarship raffle if you're vaccinated. When have they did that for any vaccine? When they give out $1 million 7 times for any vaccine? It would be normal if like every time, like once a year, they gave out the vaccine raffle.
With the other vaccines, there wasn't this much pushback.
Yeah, there weren't people saying, "Oh, I don't believe in the smallpox, so I'll be fine."
Right. Everybody actually literally.
I mean, there are those people
vaccine.
though.
That's why it was eradicated, though. But enough people went and took the vaccine, enough to where.
Again, that wasn't a period of time where someone could go on Facebook or any other social media and say, "This is fake. This
Everybody
is not
got
real."
the same news. Everybody listened to the same radio station.
There's more people denying that an actual disease exists.
I don't think it's so much that people are denying that COVID exists. It's more so that they're willing to take the risk of COVID for the most part.
And
like,
also,
anybody I know that has been like, I don't want the fucking vaccine. They're just like, I don't like. They've either had COVID themselves or they just don't give a fuck. Like,
I mean, I feel like also, if COVID's not going to kill you, like if you can withstand COVID, it's just like the flu. People choose not to get the flu shot because they feel like I can make it through the flu if I get the flu. It's not that deep. Like COVID, people have been making it through COVID. So some people are just like, why take it if I don't need it? Which also comes back to the point, if you're vaccinated, it shouldn't matter that other people aren't vaccinated because you're protected. That's the point.
It
I don't
doesn't
get.
make any sense if you also believe that you can still get it if you're vaccinated.
None of it makes sense if you believe that. Which it's not if you believe it because you can still get it if you're vaccinated. And you can still die if you're vaccinated
if you're
and
vaccinated,
get it.
you can't pass it on to people, though.
I'm pretty sure you can. You can still die with it if you're vaccinated. I don't know. If you can still catch it, I don't get how you couldn't pass it on.
I think he's saying the one that you're actually immune against.
okay, so vaccinated, according to the CDC, vaccinated people can still become infected and have the potential to spread the virus to others, although at much lower rates.
Then you can still get COVID, but it stops you. Like you got a way lower chance of dying. What's the point in taking it? I got the same chance of dying if I don't got it. You see what I'm saying? If it only lowers my risk of dying, and I already have a low risk of dying, what's the point? But I don't get flu shots either. Do you get flu shots?
Yeah, it's been a while for a flu shot.
Do you get flu shots? No.
I don't remember the last time I got one.
I've never taken a flu shot, but I've never had the flu.
True, but from
So maybe if
what
I got the flu, then the next year I'd be
around the elderly where it kind of circulates.
What?
Flu specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm saying maybe if I got the flu, then the next year I might get
Because
the
like
flu
if you're
shot.
like in and out of nursing homes, either visiting someone or if you're like an orderly there, you might want to get the flu shot just because, again, flu is mostly an issue for elderly individuals whose body's just not able to handle that kind of disease going through them.
Which is like kind of like COVID. But COVID's a little stronger now.
Understood.
COVID's been taking out some regular people for sure. Like some people that are supposedly healthy.
Again, the supposedly healthy people, again, this is my hypothesis on it. These are the same people that are 45, 50 and plus. These are the people that when they were our age, they were breathing in, the exhaust fumes from sitting in traffic that were, filled with lead.
There have been some people our age that have died from COVID, though.
I'm not saying they haven't. I'm sure there are plenty of people that have just, looked perfectly fine and died.
There's probably
But that just means that they weren't perfectly fine. Their body wasn't healthy. Something was either wrong with their lungs or that there was just something inside of them that just hasn't been diagnosed.
Or they got a particularly virulent strain of COVID.
Which is also possible as well. But that's the problem. You don't know, okay, did they die because of an issue they were suffering through? Or was this variation of COVID even worse than the ones that we've been contending with?
Do you guys have anything else?
Norm Macdonald died too.
Oh, yeah.
That was almost like the last portion of September, right?
No, he died on September 14th.
Norm Macdonald.
Really? I thought it was a little later than that.
I want to say it was a couple other fentanyl overdoses.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah. I can't remember though.
There was a couple Johnson & Johnson employees that are about to get fired.
for what?
They're scientists for Johnson & Johnson that helped with the COVID vaccine and shit and got caught talking to, an interviewer recorded them secretly talking about how they wouldn't take the vaccine because there's no research on it and all this other bullshit.
Well, I will say the Johnson & Johnson variation of the vaccines was the one that actually caused issues. They were also like one of the first ones to roll out with it.
Because you were scientists there thinking like that.
And they were like some talking about they wouldn't give it to kids yet.
I mean,
Because
it wasn't, though.
they're about to mandate it for kids in some schools.
Like, I will acknowledge that the vaccines for COVID, these were hyper rushed along. Because, like, I remember before even the first one came out, like, there was articles saying, like, on average, a vaccine for a virus or disease takes anywhere from 2 years on average, if not a little bit more.
A lot of that does have to do with like fucking red tape bullshit, though. At the same time,
Understood, but even then, they still. The first one came out like within 9 months of like it being an issue in the United States.
3 years to come up with the vaccine.
I mean, when we went through the polio pandemic, that is how it was for real. It did not come out during that first year.
I mean, think
of the
about
polio
when
pandemic.
that was.
I mean,
it wasn't 2021.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. We are in the age of instant gratification.
Not to mention, polio had been like a disease that was like just terrorizing people for at least a good century by that, or not century, a good millennium by that point. They kind of had the luxury to take their time. I will acknowledge that. But even then, because this one was obviously rushed out, because, I mean, to be the first company to have the vaccine, you're going to be the one to make the first bit of profit from it.
Fool. That's the first one. That's all they were thinking.
Because, I mean, there's really 4 various vaccines that are being used for
There's
COVID, correct?
Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer.
Those are only 3 I can think of.
That's not the right.
And those are the 3 people supplying vaccines for what? Majority of the world, right?
I think the whole world, because they patented that fucking thing instead of making it open source.
Which also again equals money. Which why they're trying to get us to keep taking this shits. They're getting paid. Well, that's why Pfizer's trying to get paid for sure. They're the only ones that's like booster shot. If you take the Pfizer, you got to get a booster shot. Like, whoa, you wildin'.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't think Moderna's even saying, like, they need to do booster shots. I think Pfizer's the only one.
No, that's not, yeah, Pfizer out here like, I got a new idea for you guys.
Did you guys hear about the drone strike in Kabul?
Enlighten us.
So there was a man that was attempting to deliver water to his family. His name was Amari Ahmadi. He worked for a charity named Nutrition and Education International. And the drones...
That is the one the general was taking blame for. I remember hearing that now.
So drones followed this man for 6 hours throughout this day and ended up drone striking him in his driveway, delivering water again. And around his van, there were 7 children at that time who also died in this drone strike. For weeks afterwards, the American military denied that, like they insisted that this was like pretty much, they were like, yo, we did dope shit. We killed IS. We killed people that were transporting explosives and shit. For weeks, they insisted on this until an independent investigation was conducted by the Washington Post and the New York Times, and they ended up like reporting on it, like, yo, this is bullshit. What's going on? And to which the military finally responded, like, yeah, no, we fucked up. We're sorry. So then Marine General Frank McKenzie ended up releasing a video where he offers his sincere apologies, and
that was that.
That is what will be it for the murder of 7 children people. And a fully adult man that was just literally out here doing charity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we say that people are terrorists.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we're just terrorists.
Yeah. That man is a war criminal, and he should be in handcuffs.
Takes one to know one.
Like, to be real.
You're all right. Just take one to know
we
one.
made up the word.
Yeah, because we've been terrorizing.
Right. So we know exactly what it is.
Which is wild.
And let me ask before. Okay, so you kind of heard about it. Did you hear about that before this moment?
Mm-mm.
How about you? Yeah, no, me either. Mm-hmm. Word.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't tell us stuff, man.
Super dope reporting by our media.
I mean, it's also was broke by two of the biggest things, and we still didn't hear it. By
True.
Washington Post and New York Times.
True.
Well, here's also one of the issues with Washington Post now. Like, if you go to read their articles online, there's a paywall.
Yeah.
You have to
read,
subscribe to them
first 5
almost
sentences
indefinitely
and it's
to
like,
read.
hey, you got to pay to read the rest of this.
News breaking
Subscribe
articles.
to read 5 articles for the month.
You're not wrong.
Like and that's not just them. If it's LA Times, New York Times, doesn't matter. The most groundbreaking, the people who actually can go out and send people to the middle of fucking nowhere to find about these kind of atrocities and find real truth.
Information. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have to pay for it. I mean, I understand. Yeah, they make money, but again, there's no reason to like prevent people from understanding that the government's doing
can make money.
It's not really
To be
preventing
real,
us.
to be
You
real,
can
this
get the
highlights-
information from literally anywhere, though, other than there. You can go on YouTube if you want.
Which is true, but that also comes to the issue of
Well, you don't want to
these
see the
were
ads.
reliable news sources was the problem.
He is right. It is forcing you to go to.
Yeah, and stuff like YouTube forced them out of that. Like, it's free. Like, if you really want to read the news that bad, if you really want to read the Washington Post that bad, people pay for the newspaper anyway.
I mean, you're not wrong about they do pay for the newspaper no matter what. Like, I will say that that highlights the need for a public access of news. You know what I'm saying? Fucking should be something government funded. Fucking investigative reporters going out. Well, yeah,
that's the problem right now.
I hear it now. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
What are you saying right now?
He doesn't know. He's dabbed out.
Well, I was saying
Dabbing
that,
cheese over there, dude.
Cheese dabbed out.
I was saying that we should have a publicly funded, reliable news source.
Where? How does that happen?
Right.
From the government.
Right.
That's the problem because the government's also running
Come on.
out of money.
Well, not only the running out of money aspect of it, but
They don't have money and they lie to us.
They will lie. They will just lie.
They'll tell us, like, hey, that stuff that you got all this information on,
the story would have stopped. The story would have stopped if there was a publicly funded government.
Yeah, because why do they want to make the military look bad?
Yeah.
That's kind of how you get a little bit of North Korea vibes, really.
100%.
Man, come on.
This Jeremy right here is slacking. I don't know what Jeremy this is. Cheese dab Jeremy.
I think we're gonna go to predictions at this point.
That's. Oh man, this is
That's the kind of topic you should end on. That's why I asked if everybody had anything else.
that's what you want to end on, huh?
Yep.
No sunshine, no blue skies.
No. U.S. drone strike Kabul. Bad. Arrest fucking Marine General Frank McKenzie. He's a war criminal.
You gotta arrest them all.
We can start with Marine
America.
General Frank McKenzie.
America, yeah, we have to arrest our military. Because this happens more than we think.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, you can just watch videos of, like, other countries and their reporting. And all it is like, yo, this is a church that got bombed last night. And because they thought it was an ISIS headquarters, but it's literally a church. And then you got all these people trying to pick up pieces of fucking
family members,
Quran, family members, all that shit, trying to.
That's the fucked up part. That's not even a joke. They actually have to pick up all the family members' pieces because they can't be put to rest if they don't.
They also actually have to pick up every piece of the Quran, too, that they can find that's salvageable, which is crazy.
It's a paper
Like that we just go through blowing up their shit. And then they got to go through that shit.
Handcuffs for the war criminals.
And I'm pretty sure we lost another 5,000 kids because we haven't said anything about it.
Do you have a prediction for this month?
What?
Jeff Bezos opens his first work town in Nebraska.
What's it like there? Is it?
I mean, it's Nebraska. It's not great to begin with.
Is it more high tech than anything else in Nebraska?
No, he probably is just he gives them like a little trailer park. They all live in trailers to start because you couldn't get no real infrastructure yet.
Yeah, right.
They're going to be building it.
Will they distribute the Amazon approved meth in this trailer park?
In the trailer park?
Amazon approved meth. Yeah, Bang Energy is free. At the
It's just running through the tap.
yeah,
Jeez.
I think you're wrong about what the company town's going to be like. It's going to look real nice from the outside.
I think so too.
Yeah. It's gonna be seemingly super lit until you go inside, and then it's like, oh yes, we're taking everything that you do in life directly out of your paycheck, and we're going to nickel and dime you all the way down until you are completely a servant and you live here and you are a serf. Amazon owns you. Thank you very much.
Indebted servitude?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, my soul to the company store.
Yeah, that's going to happen next month in Nebraska. And they're probably going to have a $15,000 sign-on bonus.
They're like, yeah, that's how they're going to get you. They're going to get you with like a nice big sign-on bonus. It's going to be like a fucking like, oh, you get 5 hours of virtual reality a day or some fucking weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to, we have ice cream truck Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, they're gonna.
That's what you really want, Jeremy? Ice cream truck Wednesdays.
I'm telling you, that's
pizza
what
party Friday.
That's what they're gonna do.
I was gonna say, like,
that's the
we
kind of shit
hear
they're
about
going to
your
do.
complaints about needing a new dental program, but while we think about that, pizza dinner on us.
Pizza dinner, not even a lunch party. Pizza dinner. Everybody gets one.
It's after work hours.
One frozen pizza from the Amazon factory for free. That's pizza night.
Everybody's TV shuts
It's
off at the
only
same time.
compatible with an Amazon approved microwave.
Well, you can't have it where everybody's TV shuts off at the same time. Everybody on your shift's TV shuts off at the same time.
Whoa.
Yeah, time
And
to go to bed.
everybody who lives
And
in
the
a
lights
shift,
turn off.
everybody who's on a shift lives in a pod together. So it's lights out.
Lights
so the whole
out.
pod.
They lock your door.
I at least thought they had houses, like a little town.
Yeah, I thought it would be houses.
Yeah.
That's why I said everybody gets a trailer.
Some
Those
houses.
are manager houses.
Do y'all not remember what tenement housing looked like?
I mean, it's going to be better.
It's going to be better. They're definitely building apartment buildings. No doubt about it. They're not giving them little houses. Y'all
Like I
are
said,
tripping.
I mean, something. It's not going to be them living in a pod.
Oh, no. Okay, when I say a pod, I mean like this is your section of the building. This is your guys' section of the building. This is day shift side. Night shift side. It's all locked down.
Night shift side comes equipped with blackout curtains in every room
God.
I would hope so.
They
At least.
automatically close at a certain time.
and open at a certain time to wake you up so you can get up a little bit before your shift.
3 p.m.
At night shift, nah, you're getting up a little later.
I can imagine your showers are timed. You got 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You can pedal a bike to keep electricity going instead of getting it taken out of your check.
You're for sure keeping tokens for showers. You know what I'm saying? Little Bezos tokens. Get you 5 minutes in a shower. They cost $10 out of your paycheck a piece.
For a 5-minute shower, you wildin'.
Oh, the showers are coming. The water is coming out of your check.
Oh, for sure, but not $10 for a 5-minute shower.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That's
For a hot
that's
shower,
wild.
maybe.
For a hot shower, maybe.
That is pretty wild. $10 for just a shower.
A shower.
It's more like a quarter a shower. You're right.
Again, these are like end goals here. I'm sure they're going to like implement the rules as they go along.
They're gonna wean the people off of the good shit.
Of normalcy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Damn,
What's
imagine
your,
that? Everything coming out of your check, so that means no drugs.
You're getting
Well, you
paid.
still gonna get a little bit.
Well, no,
you
you're
gotta
getting-
buy clothes and
You're
shit.
getting paid in Amazon
What are
bucks,
you
bro.
talking about?
I was also going to say,
You
like,
can take money.
Amazon.
You can take money, or you can get 25% more in your check if you take Amazon bucks.
Are you allowed to leave the factory town? Or is it like domed up?
no, it's something fancy like a dome. They'll expose you to endless. There's just walls.
What's your
Skip me for right now. I got too caught up in the
what about you?
time.
Amazon town is crazy. It is kind of blowing me
Depending
away.
on how the next few weeks go for the United States Treasury, I'm gonna say like the smaller states will be like the first ones that like the billionaires will try to like give relief funds to and essentially just incorporate them. Like Rhode Island, I can see Rhode Island going first. They won't put up that much of a fight. Rhode Island.
Vermont is going to get so.
What if Rhode Island's just more thugged out than everybody else is?
That'd be
Nobody just
fucking
never
hilarious.
Might be right about Rhode Island.
They start going to the Rhode Island border. They're just sitting there with like these antique like ship cannons from like the 1700s.
Shooting bowling balls.
Dog the Bounty
Clam
Hunter.
chowder.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is coming with an Avengers
show?
style
Escape
team up new show where he's going to have Dog the Bounty Hunter and the rest of his new and improved team. You know what I'm saying?
His kids?
Nope, not going to be his kids. They're going to be all hip and happening by dog standards, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to be having his nice little team together.
He's gonna bounty hunt on American land, American soil now instead of like
Hawaii.
I mean, yeah, instead of in Hawaii, he's gonna be like on the connected states.
Yes, 100%.
Honestly, I can see him doing it on Twitch.
Dog the Bounty Hunter's new Twitch show.
He's going to be the most popular person on Twitch by the end of next month.
Hunting the connected states.
And it's like
He's gonna take
dog's
weeks.
point of
It'll be
view.
called Dog the Bounty Hunter Main Landing.
Stop that. Don't give it good names.
It's kind of wild because it's coming.
Yes,
And it's going to take 4 episodes for him to find
What
somebody.
channel do you think it's going to be on?
A&E.
It's actually getting immediately syndicated and will be on 6 different channels.
No.
What?
I think it's just going to be.
See, I can also see that
YouTube-
opening up the doors for
YouTube
like
channel.
more like
Oh, no, we
Twitch
said
bounty
Twitch.
hunters.
Oh, yeah, we did say the Twitch.
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah, Twitch.
Twitch show.
Yeah,
We can't walk back on that. That he's the most popular Twitch user. That's what I said. 100%.
And again, if I remember correctly, you get like 1 free subscribe with Twitch, right? You got to pay for the others.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I always hear like shows like, oh, you can gift a Twitch subscription to somebody, this or that or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that not a thing?
I'm not that heavy in the Twitch community, to be honest.
Neither am I.
All right, Dorian.
So mine is Donald Trump's going to get all his social media accounts back and start waging war
On specifically what?
Biden.
on everybody that was against him.
Return of the Trumps.
He probably already has it all drafted out right now, just waiting for the day.
Return of the Trump.
Yeah.
This motherfucker already has his perfect 140 character tweet. He's
It's
like,
going to be a thread, man.
His new signature is going to be Trump card.
Yeah, hashtag Trump card.
and that's when I hit him with the hashtag Trump card.
And hashtag Trump card is going to trend like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Niggas going to be hashtag Trump card and everything.
Well, on the note of hashtag Trump card, that's not your average hipsters, baby.
Peace.
Later.